Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt, and welcome back to Far Lands or Bust, with an odd inflection on the or bust today. As usual, I will begin by saying, first of all, what do I want to do here? I need to pick up some more wooden planks, first of all, but second of all, please head on over to farlandsorbust.com, where you can contribute to our Far Lands or Bust fundraiser for Child's Play charity, and see where we're at, and learn more about the Far Lands, and etc., etc. I'm going to be careful with the possibility of creepers afoot. But yes, okay, Wolfie, Whoomp, and Whoomp. Now you're feeling a lot better, aren't you? Woof. Okay, oh, okay, that works. Okay, we're going east and west, and we want Wolfie to come with us. Okay! So yes, Far Lands or Bust, we are back. I suppose while I'm here around some short trees, I should pick up some wood. Also today is, what is today? Friday, July 8th, and just this morning, the Space Shuttle Atlantis successfully launched. I know I've been talking about this a lot the last month or so. It is the final Space Shuttle mission. The final launch went off almost without a hitch. There was at T-minus 31 seconds. They had to put it on a hold because a sensor that told whether or not one of the exhaust boom that is supposed to, fall away from before launch. I guess one of the sensors didn't indicate that it went away all the way, so they had to wait and confirm. Oh, may have gotten too much wood there. They needed to confirm that it was away, but they buttoned that up and then continued the countdown at T-minus 31 seconds. So that got the heart pounding for a little bit. But anyway, it went off. It went great. It was a little bit hazy and cloudy, but everybody I was watching on Twitter and of course on the live NASA TV stream, everybody from the NASA Tweet Up, which I very badly wanted to be invited to but was not, seems like they had a good time and good views, so that is absolutely excellent. I've currently in my other screen have NASA TV still open. They've got some live video feed coming in from the Space Shuttle mid-deck, where the 4 astronauts are preparing. They opened up the payload bay and are setting things up like cameras and the boom sensor system, which is going to inspect the heat shield and all that good stuff. So that's really cool. I know a lot of you messaged me on Twitter and elsewhere saying you guys watched the launch, so it's fantastic. I'm glad you did. Of course, keep on watching the NASA TV, because it's only going to get better, because when they end up docking with the space station, they'll have the live footage on board the space station. And then there's, I believe, a spacewalk or two scheduled, even though it's not the Space Shuttle astronauts doing the spacewalk. It's the 2 of the station astronauts. They usually carry those in full, which is really cool, because the helmet cams on the spacesuits, you're allowed to watch that live from the astronauts. That's kind of a Boston accent there. Get in the car. We're going to see some astronauts. Oh, Lord. The astronauts' point of view of a spacewalk. So keep checking in on NASA TV. I usually just keep it on open when there's a mission going on. I have been known to keep a spacewalk on and in its entirety, and they usually end up lasting about 6, 7, or 8 hours, so it's quite the marathon. But yes, so I'm very happy that went off. Obviously, I made that last-minute decision to not travel there to see it, and of course you kind of regret it when you're watching it on TV, but I think I made the right decision. I'm still holding out to hear from NASA Tweet Up about their Houston Johnson Space Center tweet up they're supposedly holding. I know I mentioned before. Because that's supposed to be happening on the 19th, I believe. So they hopefully will get cracking on letting people know if they got in that or not, so travel arrangements can be made. And I will certainly let you guys know if that happens or not, because I will obviously be doing my best to update via the Twitters and the YouTubes, all the goings-ons there. But, what are we doing? We're still walking to the far lands. Today, Friday, the Mojang crew did another update to Minecraft 1.7.3 for more bug fixes. However, I was hearing via the grapevine that some people are having even problems with the 1.7.3 update. Items disappearing, game crashing, things like that. So I opted out of that right now, so we're still playing in 1.7.2 today. And we'll try that some other time, I guess. Just want to make sure tragedies do not occur on our Far Lands or Bust expedition. It's a very square little area here. Whoop. And a pit with a creeper in it. Hello. Oh, Wolfie, careful. Jeez. Where's your health at? Oh god, Wolfie. You're not doing too bad. What was that? What? He was on solid ground and he still hurt himself. So yes, 1.7.3 is out, but I'll try that eventually. Last space shuttle launch, talked about that. Do a little bit of a sand cascade. Whee! I guess I could mention, there were a few, I didn't remember them all, but a lot of people asked some questions during my live stream that I tried to answer, which is difficult to watch the chat box and the live stream and my video game at the same time, I mean. So, the few that I did remember is somebody asked if I own any pets in real life. Not Wolfie. Obviously, Wolfie is my pet here in Far Lands or Bust. But in real life, yes. Oh, gotta stay away from the cactuses though, because Wolfie will try to eat them. In real life, I owned a box turtle. A very nerdy animal to own. I've actually had him since I was in the 4th grade, which, and its name is Speedy, which you couldn't expect anything more from a 9-year-old's naming his first pet. A turtle named Speedy. And I've had him, I was 9 years old, so I've had him for over 20 years. They last forever, they are immortal, so the moral to the story there is, if you have any kids of your own and you want to get them a pet that will never die because you do not want them to experience the heartbreak of losing a pet, get them a box turtle. Because they will have to end up putting them in their will. So yeah, Speedy's still around, hanging out in her little glass cube. Feed her mealworms every now and again, and she tries to bite off my fingers too, because she mistakes them for mealworms, so it's always fun. It's like getting a kiss from a pair of wire cutters is what getting bit by a box turtle feels like. So yes, and then that answers, I guess if you did the math, that answers the second question I kept getting in the live stream was, how old am I? I got Speedy when I was 9, that was 20 years ago, so I am 29. Just turned that in June. So, yep, only a little bit longer till I am the big 3-0, which really makes no difference to me. I'm not a big birthday person. Just one more trip around the sun, that's all it means. So, yes, 2 frequent questions I got in the live stream. I unfortunately can't remember many of the other ones. Like I said, I was concentrating on trying to get the technicalities of doing a live stream right, and playing the game and looking over to see the chat without falling down into a cavern or things like that. It was very difficult. Oop. Woof. Oh, a little bit choppy here. I don't know, maybe I should close the NASA TV stream. Maybe that'll slow me down, I don't know. Trying to look for an expedient way across this area because I don't know how far this water is going to last, and also the sun is going down. Let's do a little swim, since this is only 1 block. Oh, I hear a spider. Spiders. Alright, sun's going down. Hidey hole time. Let me just get to the other side of the... What? Uh-oh. Ah, pigoos. Oh. Flower? What was I walking around with a flower for? Get out of here, flower. I do not want you. Wolfie. Okay, I guess I give it to him. Sit! I need to hastily... Oh. Well, that wasn't really a proper hidey hole, but oh well. It's getting dark. Needed to protect myself. Alright, let's see here. Do that. A lot of gravel. Still hear spiders. That's... might not be good news for the hidey hole. Okay. Place down my bench. Get rid of that thing. Let me make a couple beds just so next time I don't have to bother with it. Boonk and boonk. And boonk. Okay, going to sleep, holding on to a flint for no reason whatsoever. And hold on, let me tab out. I'm actually going to close NASA TV here just because I don't know if it's slowing me down or not. And back to game. Okay, hidey hole did that. I have a boat and already an extra bed for next night. So let me... not the dirt, I want the workbench. Thank you. Creepers? Creepers? Any creepers? There's a mushroom. I really don't have room to be collecting mushrooms at the moment, so I will leave that as is, grab Wolfie, and continue on west. Also, I'm glad I have been releasing on and off some Combat Canyon videos that I recorded last weekend, all just in a row. I'm glad everybody is enjoying those. I went on a little expedition to fill in the map in its entirety. I'm still missing a little bit of a chunk, but I believe in the next episode is where I've returned back to the Combat Canyon outpost into the cliff. And after that, I will travel down into the depths. Oh, shoot, Wolfie, no! Oh, God. Oh, God! Wolfie! What? Jeez. That scared the crap out of me. Oh. Oh. Whew. Oh. Here I'm trying to protect Wolfie from burning into horrible death, and a creeper steps up behind me. Oh. I need to... consider repairing some of this armor because it's... I don't think I took any hearts away from that. Unless maybe I did. Maybe I accidentally ate one of his pork chops before. Whew. Whew. Huh. Shake it off. Wow. These episodes sure are getting interesting lately. Good lord. I didn't even hear that. Good thing I didn't get blown into the lava. That would have been a disaster. Whew. Oh boy. I'm still sorry, I'm recovering still. I don't need gravel and I don't need cobblestone. Okay, I'm saving those for later, Wolfie. Alright, balls to it. I'm just going to use my boat because these islands are getting a little... they're slowing me down. Of course, this water is probably going to end right over here, but whatever. Whew, okay, let's see, another question. Somebody asked that I obviously like art and video games. Why don't I become a video game art designer? I actually had thought of that, and it was actually video games. I really want to knock that down, but it's out of my way. Clay. That's actually one of the things that kind of got me into, at first, doing graphic design and graphic arts, was my love of video games. So that's how I started to get into computers and art and Photoshop and all that fun stuff. And then, as you know from a couple episodes ago when I was explaining my experience and my career history, I ended up going to school for art, graphic design, graphic arts, but having been in it for 5 years, not as a game designer, but as a normal old web graphic designer, not a big fan of it, so I just got out of that. It would have been nice. Ooh, that's an interesting little floating area over there. Would have been nice to be into video games and whatnot, but in Chicago, it's not really the big marketplace for video game development studios. Obviously, Midway was out here, but they're not doing too good as of late. If I haven't been keeping track if they're even around at all anymore. I know they were having financial and bankruptcy problems, so I think Midway Games was the main one in the Chicago area, but otherwise I would have needed to be out on the West Coast really to get into that. And even then, it's a very, very difficult industry to get into. Of course, now, with the resurgence of indie games, maybe not, but my path did not go that direction, so I'm trying something else. It's kind of going off slowly. This obviously was my first week off from work. It's kind of taking it off. Obviously, I was planning on going to Florida for the space shuttle launch. You know what I have to do here? Oh, Wolfie. What? You're a noob. Bye, Wolfie. Aw. Whee. That's kind of fun. What was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah, I was planning on going to Florida. Didn't do that. Like I said, I'm still waiting to hear back from the other NASA tweet-ups I've applied to, but we'll see about that. And more water. What else? Yeah, so I've basically just been around the house. One of my goals is to clean my office here. I'm not like a hoarder or anything, but I just have a bunch of crap laying around my office. My immediate my immediate desk and my whole computer workstation area is very clean. I'm actually a very tidy person, but basically I come into my office, I sit down and look at my computer, and that's all I see. I don't see the rest of my office, so it tends to be neglected with boxes from online orders and computer parts and cables and receipts and all other type of crap I got to get rid of and shred and go through and recycle. So that's one of my goals. It's going very slowly, though. I spent a couple hours shredding documents yesterday, all receipts and junk mail, credit card offers and crap. So I'm not even halfway done with the pile that's been piling up over the last couple of years. So got that to look forward to. Hooray! Mini retirement thing that I'm doing. We get to shred papers and play Minecraft. So yippee for that. But yes, that's how that's going. I'm obviously looking into schools and traveling in the wrong direction again. God damn it. I hope I wasn't doing that for too long. I think it was probably the creeper that set me in the wrong direction. Anyway, hello, Wolfie. Stop doing that. Now I got all confused again. Gotta get my bearings. Get back on track here. To the far lands. I was talking about the video game designer and things. Yes, I didn't get into that. I like playing video games. I don't know how much I would enjoy making them, to be honest. This does not appear to be ending anytime soon, so I will just hop out. Drown myself. Okay, here we go. So yes, that's kind of why I was interested in that, and that's why I got into the arts and things like that, but never followed through with that. Never really had the opportunity. Next topic. As you know, the last couple episodes I've been doing these YouTube features of other YouTube channels that I enjoy. And today, being the launch of the Space Shuttle, I wanted to feature the YouTube profile name is, I don't know how to say this, DAMEWSE. But this person actually is more famously known for the Sagan series, which is a series of videos that I think it's a guy who makes just on his own time, splices together audio from Carl Sagan, things he's said, or audiobooks and things like that, and also other scientists. Almost like the Symphony of Science videos, except he does this with all Carl Sagan, and he kind of markets them as like independent TV spots or marketing to promote NASA. And he released one today based on the final space shuttle launch and the end of an era. They're all very poignant, obviously, Carl Sagan speaking, in his own words there, and he puts them to music and different clips of different NASA missions and documentaries and Earth and things like that. And this latest one I've really liked. It's all about the need to explore and how, since Apollo 11, people from there were expecting, oh, we'll be in Mars on no time, but then we kind of scaled back due to, government decisions and budgets and things like that, and have been on the space shuttle the last 30 years. So now, hopefully, looking forward to another era, but I won't comment on that at the moment. I just want you to go. I will put a link on an annotation and also in this video description to go to the Sagan series YouTube channel and subscribe, because they have, I think, about 1,000 less subscribers than my channel currently does, and I would like you to correct that. All of my followers to go over there and subscribe. I'd like to see him get far more subscribers than me, because he certainly deserves that more than I do. Those videos are very excellent. I enjoy all of them all the time. They always, get a little bit choked up just because of the topic, the subject matter. So I'll put a link on the screen here and also in the video description. So please go subscribe to the Sagan series, watch all the videos. I know some of his videos have already gone quite viral and have over 1 million in hits and things like that, but he certainly needs more subscribers. So that is what... need to make a shovel now. Anyway, that is what I am charging you with today, to head on over there and subscribe to get them more subscribers than I have, just because that's the way I think it should be. And for this one, please don't spam their comments with anything like the previous two have, which is fine. It's an all good fun. But please don't spam his channel, because that's not what this is about. I think everybody should see those videos. They're very inspiring. And it's not about getting the word out about me. It's about subscribing to them and supporting the whole, space exploration and NASA and the message behind all those videos. So please go and check those out. That would be much appreciated. And also, being the end of our second night here, and I also have a bed already made. Wasn't prepared for this. I need to do my usual sign-off. So please go to farlandsorbust.com. We are collecting funds for the Child's Play charity, which gives games, books, and toys to kids in children's hospitals worldwide. So every dollar counts towards that, and counts towards our goal of reaching $8,200, which at the end of, we will have some very fun live streams and craziness for the Farlanders of Farland or Bust. So I appreciate everyone for checking that out. Did I close this off completely? Yes. And also, I thank everybody for watching and subscribing to my videos. The support has been amazing, and continue to do so. Continue to like, continue to comment, ask me your questions, let me know what you think in the comments, and share these videos. I appreciate every single one of the views and comments and subscribers. So anyway, my name is Kurt, this has been Farlands or Bust, and I will see you next time.